Hey guys, stay calm, Cursory. So, this isn't usually the kind of game I play for my channel. Usually I'm very horror game-esque. But I have been a big fan of the Final Fantasy franchise for a long time now. I actually started with Final Fantasy X, and it blew me away. It was so good. I know some don't quite like Final Fantasy X, but to me, just the characters, the story, the setting, the lore, the mood, it felt real. I think I must have been maybe 8 when I got that game, and it was one of the deciding factors in me realizing that games could be kind of considered, I guess, an art form, you know? It's not just, platforming or jumping or shooting. It can be kind of like a movie or a book with story and characters and emotions, and yeah, I was a big fan of it. I haven't really played any Final Fantasy games since then. I actually do own 13, but I don't know, I never really played much of it. I played about an hour into it, I think. And it was a good game, it was nice, it's just, I was working a lot at the time, and I guess I was just a bit too busy to finish it. And this is the Platinum demo for Final Fantasy 15, and I'm playing this on the PS4. It's a free demo. I've actually kind of already played it and beaten it, but since I've actually recorded an episode for tonight and read a little bit of a creepypasta already, but I'm actually still going, and I thought, if you guys haven't seen this game yet, I don't know much about the story. This game is less of a story introduction and more of a showcasing of what they can do with the graphics, and wow, are the graphics good. They are so good, and the PS4 does them justice. I would never be able to play a demo like this on my laptop. It would simply not run. So this is basically just to show you guys, hey, let's drool and ogle over all the neat graphics of the game. And you know what, to be honest, I'll say this ahead of time. I liked it. I did like this game, besides the graphics. I mean, eye candy is nice, but it won't really compensate for lack of story. And the story I got from this, I liked it. There wasn't much, but there wasn't supposed to be a lot. And just in the settings, especially the city at night, we'll get there in this, I don't know, it felt like, even though there were no words or characters, I felt like the environments themselves had some kind of emotion to them, if that makes any sense at all. And here's the other weird thing. Playing this, I kept thinking, man, this would be a perfect Kingdom Hearts game. No joke. I mean, even the menu kind of feels like, I don't know, I kind of flash back to Sora, the first Kingdom Hearts menu where he's just kind of staring off into the distance, standing in some shallow water at the beach. And I remember when I first got to that menu when I was a little kid, I don't know, it felt emotional. I didn't know the story or anything, but it just felt heavy. And this also feels a bit heavy. And we're playing, I guess, the main character of the upcoming game as a child in this. But it felt more like a Kingdom Hearts game than a Final Fantasy game. And I don't think that's a bad thing. But again, usually Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts are similar, but they are distinct in their own style. And this did feel more like Kingdom Hearts. But then again, he's a kid in this game. In the actual game that's coming out, he's an adult. So it may just have a different atmosphere than playing him as an adult. Oh, and because I've been talking so long, God, how long have I been talking? The menu itself has been changing time. It was night when we started, and I guess it's slowly becoming dawn. When I first played this, the menu was actually in the middle of daylight, and this game showcases weather, the time of day, shadows, lighting. It's gorgeous. It's so beautiful. Again, this is probably more of a tech demo than anything, but God, did they do a good job. So, okay, if you're into this, let's go. Platinum Demo, Final Fantasy 15. Join young Noctis and his magical guide as you explore the fantastical world of his dreams. A sneak peek of the excitement to come in Final Fantasy 15. Hello, can you read this? In front of you.
You.
Might as well read it out. It has no voice, so...
Hey, wait!
This is the world of your dreams. Okay, so here we are. First off, the cell phone thing. I don't know how to feel about that. It just feels like with a fantasy world, I don't know if they have a place. It makes it feel dated, and my line of thinking with that is, remember all the 90s movies and TV shows and cartoons? The thing to have in those was a guitar, you know, like they'd summon a guitar and then use that to fight or jam or something like that, and skateboards too. It just, I don't know, doesn't feel like it quite belongs. But on the other side, who knows? I mean, this isn't exactly a medieval world, clearly not. I think the setting is supposed to be a world that has technology similar to, you know, real life, but also set in kind of a fantasy world too. So maybe it does fit. I don't know. It is kind of weird that this magical creature is communicating us via text. But man, looks awesome so far. And we can jump. Yeah, this feels exactly like Kingdom Hearts. Let's see. Roll dodge. And there are these little golden diamonds we can collect, and you'll see the use for them later. The music's nice. I'm actually flashing back a little bit to Besaid, even though there's not really too many similarities aside from, I guess, piano. I do love piano in Final Fantasy game soundtracks. Good stuff. I wonder if they've still got the same guy doing the music for them, you know, after all this time. Look at the shadows there on the rocks. Cool. Sadly, though, this kid will not grab ledges and climb up like Sora did, which makes me incredibly, you know, it's just so sad to hit a ledge, you know, at your waist and then just slide right on down, not even trying to grab for it or anything. Maybe they'll have that in the next game. I can understand why they're not doing it. I mean, it's an RPG, it's not necessarily built around platforming skills. But at the same time, I really appreciated how that worked in Kingdom Hearts. It just, I don't know, it gave kind of a playable level feel. You could earn all sorts of things and get to all sorts of places. Alright, let's see here. Something stirs in the dreamscape. Don't worry about that guy. He may look scary, but he's really a gentle giant. So, there's a couple of those, and I believe they're actually the summons. I don't quite remember that one. Maybe it was Ifrit? I don't know. Maybe it's a different fire one. But they had a couple. I think they had Leviathan. I don't actually know their names very well. I always renamed them and stuff. I mean, really the only one I know is Shiva and Baleflor, and basically the ones from Final Fantasy X. Got it, I think. Did we get them all? Yeah. Really nice. Yeah, get ready for a lot of pausing and camera panning and ogling. That's basically what I'm doing here. Nice. You haven't just dozed off, you're out cold. If you want to wake up and see everyone again, we're gonna have to find the exit. And look at that, look at the lighting, the way it actually casts a shadow, and the sun's moving too, so the shadow is actually changing based on the position of the sun. And a lot of games miss that. You know, if you have bright light and then complete shadow, the shadow, how do I explain this? You know, if you're in a dark place, your eyes adjust, right? But as soon as you look at that bright light, it's really bright until your eyes adjust to the light, right? And if we come out here, right, into the bright light, And then look in there, it's quite dark, but then it kind of adjusts for us. And then that goes back to being bright. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but I get a kick out of it. Okay, this thing will change the time, but it's quite sunny right now, so we're gonna keep it on that for a little bit, because I think sunny showcases the graphics the best, although night is beautiful. See, look at the shadows there. That is so nice. I am never going to be able to play this on any of my computers at all, which is very sad. I need to get a new one. But my laptop has lasted me 4 years, and it's been a trooper. It's only lately that it's been outclassed by up-and-coming games. Let's see if I can... And look at that. Look at the way the light plays on the edges of the rocks. That's some good stuff. It looks so realistic. Ah, I love it. I'm that one person that just had to have every mod, you know, graphical mod for Oblivion and Skyrim and Fallout. But we'll change that a little bit here. And that's also super realistic. When you have the sun going behind something, it just creates a solid black, you know, mess behind it. Like, you can't even really see the details of the rock face because it's in the shadow. And then it finally sets, and let's try a little later. You know, that's another thing that's hard to do. Getting night, right? But also making it bright enough to see. Because honestly, if we were here in this cave, we wouldn't be able to see a thing. Although I guess you can argue that the moon is quite bright. I don't even know if there's more than one moon, and that this thing is giving some light. But in my opinion, I am okay with them taking some artistic license with the nighttime and making it a little light blue rather than pitch black. Oh, and look at those stars. Beautiful. Okay, so we have some collectibles. Little alcove here. Cool. The reason I'm collecting all these is later in the game, you'll see more of those little stone things you jump on, except you need to collect these to unlock them. Just stick with me and you'll be A-okay. The first time I played this, I thought that hawk snagged the little guy. Just took off with him. What was I saying? Yeah, the first time I played this, I didn't even bother really collecting these. I've never been that person that has to collect everything. However, there's a point to collecting these. You will, later in the levels, find these little glowy pad things where they will be locked unless you have collected a certain amount of them. And when I was playing, I had not collected enough, so I couldn't see what was, you know, behind the pad. That's another reason kind of why I'm replaying this. Alright, this one actually changes the weather. So I guess this is cloudy. Ooh, pretty cool stuff. Yow. Alright, let's try rain. Rain is really nice. I loved seeing rain at night in the city. The lights, the city lights just lit it up. It does make it look really gloomy though, doesn't it? You know what, let's change the time back to daylight, because we're gonna come up to a lake area really soon, and it would probably look better with some sunlight glinting off of it. So now I guess it's about morning. And that morning rain does look legit, super gloomy and gray. I should probably kill the rain though. It's gonna make the entire day look a bit unclear. Ooh, so this is that early morning. Oh, no, it's fine. It just had that yellow haze you get when the clouds are clearing. I don't think there's any way to get onto that fallen tree there. Gotta climb up there and jump off that. So I am being quite slow with this. This is not the usual way I play games, but Again, this is just kind of enjoying the engine, graphics, I guess, that this game has put into it. Gwa, they don't look too friendly. You won't be able to take them down barehanded. Here. And this also feels quite a bit like Kingdom Hearts. Try your new equipment on for size. Start by pressing the start button. Alright, so we actually have two weapons here, a sword and a hammer. So we're going to start off with the sword first. So we can lock on by... let's equip the sword first. How do I lock on? Ah, there we go. Kind of like Kingdom Hearts also, yeah? How do I attack? I forget. Oh, 0. Which is also like Kingdom Hearts, yeah? Oh no, it's chasing our little buddy. Listen to that sound. Does that sound not sound just like, you know, the sound the Heartless make when you strike them in Kingdom Hearts? I cannot be imagining this. And then let's try the hammer out too. The hammer is much slower, but I think it does more damage. Also, you can use it while jumping, which is pretty cool looking. If you could ever get near them. Oh, better lock on, that would probably help, yeah? Nice! And the sound it makes, it's very squeaky. That thing reminds me of a fennec fox. I loved that animal when I was a little kid, with their big ears. They're so cute. Oh yeah, so the lake. Maybe this way. Yeah, looks really nice. It looked better with the sun out, but that's another cool thing. Found it! So he's over there, and we will be progressing into the next level right over there where he is. But there's another secret we can find just over the... Oh, sun's coming out. Cool. Cool. That little guy better watch out. He's gonna get snagged. So we got a patch of sunlight coming out. It just feels so realistic, you know? I mean, you know, most games are either sunny, night, rainy, but this thing feels like it really does change and affect the environment in visual ways. Oh, I love it. So nice. Eye candy. Yes, please. It's really not going to change to that nice yellow glow until it's about midday or afternoon. It's morning right now, and I don't really want to wait around or march back to that pad to change it. So. Okay, get ready. We're gonna, I think, Leviathan? I don't quite know this summon's name. Something stirs in the dreamscape. And it's gonna be sailing right into the lake. Last time I missed it because I stayed here watching it, but it really does. You know, it reminds me of that one enemy in Final Fantasy X. What was it called? It was that Guardian of Bavel, right? And you had to fight it once in the air and then again when it was undead in the water. What was that called? Divine Beast Everest? Somebody knows what I'm talking about, I hope. Cool stuff. One complaint I have is when he rolls in the water, his character model doesn't get wet like he would in the rain, which is a shame. I remember a couple games, I think maybe Tomb Raider was one of them, Frog, where if you do roll in the water, it actually does realize that you should be, you know, having a wet model for a few minutes. But I don't think this game does that, and that's a shame. Follow my tail. Ready, set, jump. Alright, this is going to take us to the next level, and this will actually be an interior with lots of woodwork, lots of windows, lots of sunlight. Oh, it is gorgeous. Okay, I think we've done everything here. Maybe I've missed some. There's always some I miss, even if I try really hard. But, ready to go. So, where are we supposed to go next? You're the one that's supposed to know. Oh, look at his little pink ears. He even did the veins in the ears. Talk about detail. Ooh, I think you'll like these. Try throwing one. It'll be a blast. Ruby light. Fireworks. Hold 0 to grab a bomb. Aim with the left stick, then let go to launch one at your foes. Huh, I feel a little lost. Or was it over here? Anyways, he'll eventually move up to the table. I think he's gonna stay there until we get close to him. Cool. Oh, you know what? Let's show the firecrackers off real quick. Oh man, just wait until he gets meteor rain. It is awesome, especially at night. So cool. And then let go. That actually does quite a bit of damage to enemies, if you can hit them, which most of the time I can't. And I think it's supposed to be a child-friendly version of whatever bomb or fire explodey magic will be in the upcoming game. Because that's the theme here. If you look at the weapons, toy sword, an inspiring sword light enough for even a child to wield. Squeaky hammer, a child's oversized toy that makes an adorable sound when swung. Fireworks, a mysterious bomb in a bag that creates an adorable explosion. So it's all very, you know, the kiddie version. And it just feels so much like Kingdom Hearts. Okay, I'm not going to change it because I really like how the sun actually glints off the floorboards. Look at that. You get that kind of white-blue reflection from the windows, and when the light hits the floorboards, it actually exposes all the, I guess, texture defects of the board. You know, chunks that have been taken out of the board, little scratches, little natural, you know, divots in it. And even without the light, there's light reflecting off of, I guess, the glass cabinets over here, and you can see the reflection of the floor right there, too. Which is some incredible detail, because, I mean, usually they wouldn't put that in, but it's here. And the floor is kind of well polished, so I think a lot of things actually kind of have a bit of a reflection in them. This reminds me kind of one of those old, I guess, European nobility rooms. Oh, another thing, if you remember the cutscene at the beginning, somebody said, "Your Majesty," and then that guy said, "Where's my son?" Knocked, knocked. So I'm guessing this kid is the son of the king, or some kind of royalty. Oh, this is cool. Kind of a car thing. Noct is transformed. Oh wait, no. If you hit X again, it undoes it. But, let's see, what are the... Oh, I should look at the directions. Accelerate, brake, reverse. Right. It's really unwieldy, but it's still kind of fun. Now watch us mow down our furry friend. I think I found it. Yeah, that's it. You better run. So up there is where we will progress into the next level. You know what? Since there are about 3 levels... Ta-da! Up here, Noct! The camera's doing that on its own. I can't move it. Come on! Yeah, I gotcha. Taking my time here. Looking at these beautiful graphics. Oh, damn it. You made me hit X. Now I'm stranded here. Love the little emojis he uses. Okay, so as I was saying, you know what? I think I will split this up into 3 videos. I've done the lake kind of one, and I've done a little bit of this one, but I'll get to this one mostly in the next video. And then after that, we'll get to the city, and then the final fight. So, yeah, I guess this will be a 3-part series. Just keeping them kind of short, kind of silly. I could blow through this in about 40 minutes if I... Actually, I could probably blow through it in about 20. But I need to collect things, and I need to explore every inch. Come on, I'm trying to do an outro. Aw, Cagtuar. I think that's what they were called. It's been so long. Anyway, so like I said, just basically excuses for me to drool all over this beautiful engine. Whatever they're using, it's good. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.